这个烟多少钱？26。
And never forget. So this video is about living costs in China. If you come to China like me for martial arts or for whatever reason you are going to be in China, you need to think about the money. So Lisa, what would you think? Do you think is Dalian or let's say China a cheap place or it's an expensive place?
Actually, I think it's not expensive, but sometimes it's very expensive.
Okay. So, what do you think? What is the average rent here in Dalian for a 60 square meter apartment?
Actually, it is much more expensive than my hometown.
What do you think how expensive it is?
Maybe 2,000, especially for Xiaolong's house, and we rent it for 2,400. The food is expensive. If I cook it, it's cheaper, but for in the restaurant, it is very, very expensive.
Food can be your most lowest factor when it comes to living costs in China. But only if you're familiar with your new environment and adapted to the Chinese cuisine. And to be honest with you, it's not the majority of foreigners here who really can. But anyway, here are 3 examples how your spending could look like. Mr. Cheapy Beepy. If you know how to make some Chinese noodles or dumplings by your own and your Chinese is well enough to buy vegetables at the local grocery, so you can save a pretty amount of money, but you have to pay the price of time. Let's say you are able to make breakfast, lunch and dinner by yourself and you like tofu more than meat. You will spend around about 10 RMB or let's say 1.3 euros for the whole day on food. Chopstick duck. If you like to eat Chinese noodles, dumplings, rice or other Chinese fast foods outside, so calculate for breakfast, lunch and dinner, round about 60 RMB equals 7.7 euros for a day. Imperial Joe. If you hate Chinese food or you don't know what you're actually doing here or your stomach can't take it or you like the feeling of home every day. Let's say you go every day to McDonald's, KFC or Burger King. Let's calculate per meal 28 RMB equals 3.6 euros. That makes 10.8 euros per day.
We are going now to this convenience store and I will show you how to buy stuff here. Or let's say I will show you how expensive it can get or cheap. So let's go. Okay, let's buy this about 想喝吗？我不喝。
我们有可乐。
你要可乐吗？
是你买的吗？
我买的。So okay, ready?
Okay.
So this is now roundabout 4. This is 6 roundabout in euro. If you want to buy a Coke, 0.5 liter, it's roundabout 50 cent. So and we
这个烟多少钱
？26。And never forget. Thank you.
Bag.
And this boy is eating.
Living in China can be cheap only if you are familiar with the culture, language and the place you are living in. But if you like to go hardcore, so you will also have a hardcore Chinese life. Let's say you spend every month on food, drinks and snacks about 3,000 RMB For clothing, internet, phone, water, electricity, and so on, round about 1,000 RMB. On your apartment rent, also about 2,000 RMB. All in all, you should plan with 7,000 RMB equals 900 euros. That sounds maybe cheap to you, but I did not calculate any plane tickets or hospital bills into it. And don't forget, if you live here, you also will earn less.
So, conclusion. Dalian is maybe a small city and it's a city of the Dongbei region, but it's still an extremely expensive city compared to the other cities when it comes to real estate or to food or to free time spending, like cinema and so on. Your Dalian is much more expensive. So if you go, you can spend here like 40,000 RMB for 1 square meter, and if you compare that to other cities, it's hard to compare. In my opinion, if you come over here to Dalian, you should, or let's say to China, and you will end up in a city like Dalian, Beijing, Shanghai, Tianjin, or so on. You should prepare for that. You should not be, you should not go blind into that. You should open your eyes. You should be realistic about the money thing, and you should have somehow a stable income or a lot of money in your pocket. What do you think?
I agree with you.
You agree with me? Okay, good.
Totally.
Good. Okay.